Hi there! Today we will be addressing another set of inequalities in our lesson. In this system of equations, the first one is represented as x over 2, subtracting y divided by 3 minus 1 equals 0. And the second equation is x divided by 5, subtracting y divided by 4, plus 1 equals 0. We need to solve the system of these equations. What do we observe? We notice that there are numbers in the denominator, and we need to remove these denominators. We see that in this situation we cannot apply the addition method or the stopping method. So let us initially remove the denominators and then choose a rational method of solving to be able to eliminate the denominators of 2 and 3. Let's find a common denominator. This number is 6. Hence, I will multiply both sides, each term by the number 6. Why by the number 6? 6 can be divided by 2 without a remainder, and 6 can also be divided by 3 without a remainder. Of course, there are other numbers like the number 12. 12 can be divided by 2, and 12 can also be divided by 3. However, in this case, we will arrive at a more complex equation. Thus, select the least number that can be divided without a remainder by all the denominators involved. We will find in the same manner the value we will use to multiply the second equation. The denominators are 4 and 5. Let's determine the least number. The number that divides both 5 and 4 evenly. It is 20. Thus, I will multiply every term in the equation by 20. Let's note these actions. 6 for the first equation. 6, I will multiply it with x, divide by 2, minus 6. I will multiply by y, divided by 3, minus 6 multiplied by 1 equals 6 multiplied by 0. Please note that I multiplied every term by 6. The second equation, 20 multiplied by x divided by 5. Subtract 20 multiplied by y divided by 4 plus 20 multiplied by 1 equals 20 multiplied by 0. What do we get as a result? I can divide 6 and 2 by 2, 1 and 3. I will get 3 multiplied by x, which is 3x, minus 6 and 3 can be divided by 3. This equals 1, 2, subtract 2y. Minus 6 times 1 equals 6, equals 6 times 0, which is 0. The second equation. And 20 and 5 can be divided by 5. 1, and here is 4. Then we get the following. 4 multiplied by x. This will be 4x. If I divide minus 24 by 4, I get 1.5. When we multiply 5 by y, we get minus 5y. Plus 20 multiplied by 1, this is 20. 20 times 0 gives us 0. Now we have formed a system, specifically a system of equations. And we will solve this system of equations together. Now we need to select an appropriate method to solve this system. To start, let's move the number minus 6 to the right side and 20. Then 3x minus 2y is equal to 6. 4x minus 5y is equal to minus 20. We have obtained the following system. To solve this system, we must choose a method through which we will solve it. If we talk about the substitution method, we must express one variable and substitute it into another equation. Let's choose this variable, 3x. It's not convenient due to 3 times x. Minus 2y is similarly inconvenient. 4x and minus 5y. Thus, in our two equations, we do not see the variable with a coefficient of 1. We can express one variable in terms of another, but I want to show you another way. Please note 3 times x and 4 times x. I want to equalize these coefficients. What am I aiming to do? I want to take the first equation and multiply it by a certain number and the second equation by another number in order to the x variables are equal, or the y variables. What will we do? I want to multiply the first equation by 4 and the second equation by 3. Once more, we will add them together. What will be the result? I will multiply 3x by 4. This is 12x. Minus 2y multiplied by 4 equals 8y. Equals 6 multiplied by 4. This is 24. Next, the second equation, I will multiply 4x by 3. We get 12x. Minus, I will multiply 5y by 3. This is 15y. This equals negative 20 times 3, which is negative 60. What was the result? We saw that the coefficients for variable x are the same. Then we can take the second equation away from the first equation. We can combine them, but 12x plus 12x results in 24x. If I take 12x away from 12x, I end up with 0x. Be careful. Subtracting 8y minus 15y. How much will that be? Minus 8y minus negative 15y equals 24 minus 60 gives us a result of 24 minus 60. What do we get? What will we obtain? We don't write 0 times. Minus 8 plus minus 15 equals 7. Minus 8 plus minus will yield a positive result. It will be minus 8 plus 15. It's 7. 24 minus 60. 24 plus 60. This is 84. Thus, y equals 84. Dividing this by 7 results in 12. And we found the first variable's value. Let's plug this value into any equation. Would you like us to return to the first equation? To the second equation? The first type of the system. However, I believe we should go back to this system and substitute the value of y. Let's plug the value of y into the first equation. 3x minus 2 multiplied by 12 equals 6. I will substitute into this equation. You can choose any equation to substitute into. Let's determine the value. 3x minus 24 equals 6. 3x equals minus 24 on the right side. This is 30. And then x equals 10. Now we have found a pair of numbers that solve our system. Let's record this pair of numbers. It is a pair of numbers which consists of 10 and 12. Therefore, when solving the system of equations, you can select any approach that suits you best, and you will arrive at the right answer. Next time, we'll solve another system. That's all for today. Goodbye. See you soon.